that I support the position by Kenya Kwanza.
And of course, the finance bill will be making headlines long after tomorrow, after it's tabled in the National Assembly, the joint sitting actually of Parliament. Now, hours to his maiden budget, the National Treasury Cabinet Secretary, Professor Njuguna Ndungu, maintains that the measures in that budget and the finance bill are necessary to pull Kenya out of the debt cycle. Now, Professor Njuguna Ndungu, who equated the current economic status of the country to a, quote, perfect storm, says economic recovery measures have been prioritized in that budget, despite the heavy tax measures outlined in the financial bill, as Jimmy Mbogo reports.
In a matter of hours, all eyes will be on the National Treasury building, and particularly on the Cabinet Secretary, Professor Njuguna Ndungu, and his team, as they face an eager audience keen to hear what their strategy for bringing down the cost of living is. But with the finance bill having generated grave public interest due to its tax proposals, Treasury now says Kenyans may just have to bear it as a necessary pain point.
This government has agreed, has indicated that it's going to pursue fiscal consolidation going forward. So the balance has to be then, how do we raise resources? It means we must take some pain, a little bit of some taxation.
On his part, Professor Ndungu noted that there will be no any quick fix, but a slow and steady process, even as the government moves to cushion the most vulnerable through a budget that he says is the most significant, coming at a time when the economy continues to grapple with global shocks.
The bottom line is that we need to turn around the economy. We need innovative solutions. Who is suffering most? Those at the bottom of the pyramid. What kind of policies can we ignite for them? That is, lower the cost of living, make life perhaps, could I say, palatable by coming up with multiple and diverse set of solutions to lower the cost of living.
For the man who was once at the helm of the central bank setting the country's monetary policy, it is now a daunting balancing act that could make him a darling of the people or their enemy as he navigates what he has termed as a perfect storm as the Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury.
So the budget, in a sense, creates a policy space. That policy space must ignite the turnaround that we are looking for. But it's not just the turnaround, it's also creating a momentum for sustainability. But the most important thing is to understand that it is not a one-shot game. That's one. Secondly, it cannot just happen in the morning.
Now, for the two gentlemen at the helm of the National Treasury, that is CS Professor Njuguna Ndungu and the PS Dr. Chris Kipto, they say they have heard you, they have done their part, and tomorrow it will be the D-Day for them now to be able to unleash what they have prepared for the country. Jimmy Mbogo, KTN News, Nairobi.
All still on the Finance Bill 2023, the Azimio la Umoja